Latavius on the screen. He finds pay dirt, touchdown Saints. They would actually lead 15-14, and Drew Brees is fired up. Ensuing Chiefs possession, 2nd and goal. Mahomes looking, drifting, and look at the toe drag swag here. Let's get another look at it. McCole Hardman. Mahomes like he scored it. He got it in. Touchdown. Here's Mahomes then on an option play to Le'Veon Bell, who finds the end zone. Chiefs would lead 21-15. Mahomes fired up 4th quarter. Chiefs put it away, but the big story was an injury at the end. Ian Rappaport's going to have that shortly. Chiefs win 32-29, but a lot of Chiefs fans not sleeping so well, wondering about their rookie running back who went down at the end of this one. First, though.
Well, hopefully we'll get some information about Clyde Edwards-Helaire a little bit later on in the show. Rappaport here to talk about the Saints side of things. We did get Drew Brees back. No Michael Thomas yesterday. What is the latest?
Well, Michael Thomas was placed on injured reserve on Saturday. A little bit of a surprising move, but the reality, Kay, is the New Orleans Saints actually decided to do this either Monday or Tuesday early last week. And it's not like Michael Thomas had some significant ankle injury where he needed to go on IR and the season is over. It's not like that. It was a nagging injury. It just wasn't getting better enough. And the fact that he was playing on it just made the Saints think this guy's never going to be 100% this season. So they shut him down. He was already out this game, of course. He's really only out 2 more games. They do think he's going to get to close to 100% before the playoffs. No surgery. So Michael Thomas is going to be back. And one of the reasons they made this move, they're not going to get the #1 seed. They know that. And their thinking was with no buys available with this new playoff system now, the seed doesn't matter as much as it did. So make sure your team is healthy. And, of course, they did see Drew Brees out there for the first time in a month. As healthy as he's been, obviously, in a while, Brees said after the game, he wasn't 100%. He's still working his way back. The way he started, I would say, lent some credence to that. But as he got into it, as he got into the flow, you started to see some old Drew Brees. He's still not making all the throws, not that he was before the injury, but I only expect him to get better down the stretch for the Saints.
Receivers have to separate and catch those balls as well. Unimpressive performance by the receivers. I'm sure they missed Michael Thomas out there, and that'll be addressed. Sean Payton yesterday calling that move the smart decision to put him on IR, rest him up for the playoffs. Thank you so much, Ian. We'll talk about this game at length. You know, Saints fans, I have a lot to say about this one. But speaking of the Saints and speaking of New Orleans, let's talk Christmas showdowns. Oh, Ian, I was in New Orleans in that playoff game when these two faced each other last.
Birth with a win versus the Jets yesterday at home against a winless team. 2nd quarter, Rams are already down 10-0. Jared Goff throws it a one-handed interception for Bryce Hall. Returns it 20 yards, and the Jets would add on another field goal. 13-0 lead would be their largest lead of the season. This is Frank Gore pounding one in from 1 yard. Gore would have 23 carries for 59 yards in that touchdown. Jets are up 20-3. 4th quarter, Rams have 4th and 4. Short pass, maybe a run play. They go deep to Gerald Everett, and Marcus May makes the play that sends both fan bases reeling. Jets win. Jets win.
All right, Seattle Seahawks. The Jets win. What a game that was. Seattle Seahawks, Washington football team, Russell Wilson, and the Seahawks clinched berth with a win in this one. And right now, Russell Wilson, he's going to find Hollister like he's looking for a pair of khakis. Oh, and he does. That's Jacob Hollister, 10-yard touchdown. Seahawks would lead 13-3 at this point. And how about this? Carlos Hyde-Go-Seek a touchdown. 50-yard TD. The Seahawks lead 20-3 at this point. That TD was the longest rush by any Seahawks player this season. And check out the visuals, though. The visuals caught in this scene right here, it's like I was watching a movie. And it has been like a movie for the Seattle Seahawks. They do clinch a playoff berth. 20-15, they get the win. I want to hear from Jamal Adams, though. What does it feel like to finally get into the playoffs?
Jamal, first time going to the playoffs. I know you have 2 games left this season.
Hell yeah! That's a hell of a feeling, man. I'm sorry, I'm not used to this, guys. Forgive me. I know you guys are used to, Seattle, always going to the playoffs. I'm not used to this. I'm used to sending my cars home by this time. And, hey, I'm already packing up, learning where I'm going next. Where's the vacation? When am I seeing family? Sorry to cut you off, brother. I'm just excited, man. So God is good.
So are you, Jamal, and so are the Bucs, I think. Here we go. They're playing the Falcons. Brady's never lost to them. He was once losing 28-3-1. Remember that? Surely there'll be no sequel there, but Matt Ryan was cooking early, as he was that night, already up 7-0. We're going to have a little play fake. We're going to go to Calvin Ridley. All right, so Matt Ryan is beating Tom Brady by a lot. And I think there's a Lady Gaga halftime show, and Kyle Shanahan doesn't run the ball, and he loses his backpack and all kinds of hijinks. Look out, though. Here we go. This is just a little package of what the Falcons were doing to Brady early. They had 60 yards in the first half. I'm talking not Brady passing. I'm talking 60 total, fam. Tampa Bay missing wide open guys, getting sacked, hitting himself in the head. You're not supposed to do that in this era of football, Tom. Third quarter, though. 24-7 Atlanta. All right, Chris Godwin. 24-7. Is that going to be printed on new T-shirts with the Fox scorebug that used to say 28-3? I hope not. But Fournette, who is starting now because Rojo was out, it's 24-21. Please, for the love of God, Kyle Shanahan, run the ball. No, he's gone. He's in San Francisco now. Now we got Raheem Morris. 24-24. 3rd and 6. Boom. Devin White came on the show last week, was incredible. He had 3 sacks in the 4th quarter. What? He went ballistic, and now 27-24 Atlanta. We have a sighting, and it's Mr. Big Chaz, business is booming, yada, yada. Well, I don't know about all that, but this was a good old-fashioned deep shot to Antonio Brown. Might as well have been Roethlisberger. Touchdown, Brady to Brown. They're best friends inexplicably. Are those guys best friends? No, but they're making it work. They win. And Brady shaking everyone's hand in the damn stadium. The equipment manager, the backups, the special teamers, he's come a long way. Have the Bucs, we'll get into it, 31-27. Afterwards, Jane Slater caught up with Antonio Brown, who had that giant smile and saying everything is blessed and he's so fortunate. He was in that mode. Take it away, Jane.
All right, AB, another slow start for this Bucs team. You guys don't like to make this the easy route. What was said in the second half that helped you guys put up more yards on that first drive than you had that full first half?
I think we all took responsibility. Each man accountable to a man. Just took the responsibility to be a band of brothers and dig within ourselves and go out and do what we want. We want to win. We want to be the best. We want to win championships. So I think we dug deep, came together as a team, and got it done.
So the Bucs sit in the 6th seed. They're in good position for a wild card after beating the Falcons. I'm going to help everybody watching. Thank you for choosing us here this morning. I'll tell you what needs to happen here. The Bucs can clinch a playoff spot with a win over the Lions. That's next week. Or if the Bears lose to the Jaguars. That is what you are rooting for, what you want to happen for this playoff picture to secure itself. Now, Schrags, I feel like maybe we should throw away crazy comebacks that come against the Falcons at this point. Everybody is doing it.